Hey guys, what's up? Thought I'd jump on here today. It's Gary from Midwest Mikes. Just thought I'd jump on here and talk a little high school football coming at you on this Friday morning. I will start off by talking about the Rams-Bills game from last night. Big time game, NFL kickoff season. It's officially football season time in the NFL. So, I had predicted to take the Rams in the points. Actually had bet on it now that that's legal here in Kansas. Didn't work out for me. Obviously, the Rams did not play well. Buffalo turned it over 4 times and still won by 21, 31-10. Not a close game really at all. The Rams definitely did not look like the defending Super Bowl champions last night. And Buffalo that defense for Buffalo, I think looks really, really good. And that's going to be a problem for a lot of teams this year facing that Buffalo defense. So we'll see what happens there. But it's kind of my take on the game last night for the Rams. Okay, also, Midwest Mikes has joined the world of TikTok. So just if you're a TikToker, go on there, search Midwest Mikes, MIDWESC, MICS, and you'll find us. We'll be putting out videos from time to time on different sports subjects, just kind of quicker takes, hot takes, maybe breaking news, stuff like that. But definitely, if you're on TikTok, go check us out, Midwest Mikes, TikTok/Midwest Mikes. But anyway, let's get into some high school football. Tonight, there are a few games around the city that I'm looking forward to. These are all local games somewhere here around Kansas City, Kansas or Missouri side. Really 3 games on the Missouri side that I have a personal connection to or I'm looking forward to. And then 1 game here on the Kansas side that is not in the Sunflower League that I'll talk about. But let's start it off. North Kansas City travels up to Platte County to take them on. North Kansas City is 2-0. They are playing Platte County, who's 0-2. And you might say, why are you talking about a 2-0 versus 0-2 team? Because Platte County is probably the best 0-2 team in the city right now. Their 2 losses are to Kearney and Smithville. Kearney is back. New coach up there, Coach Logan Minnick, kind of getting the program rolling again, picking up, kind of after the Greg Jones era. There was a little lull in Kearney football, but looks like Coach Minnick's getting it going up there. Because, like I said, they lost to Kearney, Platte County lost to Kearney, and then Smithville also, which Smithville, again, is a program that's rolling right now on the Missouri side. So Platte County is a really good team, even though they are 0-2. North Kansas City is 2-0. They're 2 wins over Columbia Hickman and Raytown South. The Raytown South game was a lot closer than maybe people outside of that program expected. But they did keep it close, but they did ultimately fall to North Kansas City last week. So North Kansas City at Platte County. I am actually going to pick Platte County to get their first win of the year here. Again, I think they're a really good 0-2 team. Shout out to those guys up there, Coach Baskerville, who has been on the show before, the quarterback coach up there. Also shout out Coach Douglas for North Kansas City, who's also been on the show. So kind of a connection there. Second game, 2 0-2 teams, Northeast at Kansas City Central. Kansas City Central, Coach DJ Patel, great friend of the show, been on several times, great guy, great individual, great football coach, is going to get his first win tonight, going with Kansas City Central over Northeast. Kansas City Central is 0-2, but they had a forfeit week 1 because they didn't have enough players, which is an unfortunate issue for Kansas City Central to have to deal with that week 1. But and then last week lost to a tough Lexington team. Northeast is also 0-2 with losses to Van Horn and St. Joe Benton. So, again, I'm going Kansas City Central in that one. Coach DJ Patel gets his first win of the season against Northeast. And the Kansas City Central Blue Eagles will be rolling, and that flag will be flying high tonight. Third game I want to talk about on the Missouri side is one that's very personal to me and very hard to pick. Raytown South is traveling to Grandview. Raytown South 1-1. They beat Truman, and as I mentioned earlier, lost to North Kansas City in a close game last week. You know, Coach William Harris is a great friend of the show, probably been on the show more than anyone. He was our very first guest of all time, first guest when we were on UClick TV. So great respect for him. I worked with him actually when we both coached at Grandview. But he is getting that Ray South program, kind of back going again. They were pretty good there for a while and then have, again, had a lull, and Coach Harris is getting them going. So they're 1-1 right now going into this game. Grandview was 0-2 with losses to William Chrisman and Coach Rose Ivy debut there, and then they lost to Grain Valley last week, and Grain Valley is rolling right now also. So that was a tough one. This one is tough for me to pick. As you guys all know, I went to Grandview. Austin went to Grandview. Gritty went to Grandview. So we are all three alumni, and I do really like Coach Joyner a lot. I think Coach Joyner is trying to do some great things over at Grandview and get that program going. But he is 0-2 this year on the season. Ray South is 1-1, and so I am going to get a lot of hate for this, but I'm going to pick Ray South to beat Grandview tonight in a close one in the dog pound. A lot of people don't know this, but back in 1999, as a junior in high school, we kicked off our football season against Ray South and got the win. It was Coach Joe Hornback's first win as a head coach way back in the junior year of my high school days. But, tonight I just think Ray South playing really close with a good North Kansas City team means that they're probably just a little bit better than Grandview. So I am going to pick Ray South in that one. Again, you can send your hate tweets. I'll take them all day, every day. If you dislike that, or if the dogs are going to disown me, hopefully no offense to Coach Joyner over there and his staff, but I just think the Raytown South Cardinals are going to be too much tonight. And finally here, quick Kansas game. Kansas has only played 1 week. St. Thomas Aquinas travels to Blue Valley Northwest. Both teams are 1-0. St. Thomas Aquinas won over Blue Valley West last week, 31-7, in a game that a lot of people had picked Blue Valley West to win. So either Aquinas is a lot better than people thought they were going to be, or Blue Valley West is not as good. Blue Valley Northwest beat St. James last week, so they're, like I said, both teams are 1-0. And we'll see kind of how this one goes. But I'm going to have to go with the Huskies of Blue Valley Northwest and Coach Clint Ryder to get his second victory on the year and hand St. Thomas Aquinas their first loss of the year. It's tough to pick all these matchups, especially this early in the year. Missouri has a little more of a sample size than Kansas does at this point, but it still is tough, especially just kind of one game going on the Kansas side. Myself, I will be out in Olathe at CBAC coaching the Shawnee Mission East Lancers against the Olathe East Hawks. And good friend Courtney Porter, who also has been on the show, so coaching against him. We are 0-1. They are 0-1. They lost to Olathe North, who is a powerhouse on the Kansas side. We lost to Gardner, who, I think is going to be pretty good this year. So it'll be a good early season test, I think, for both our teams. Obviously, I'm if you're going to force me to pick, I'm going to pick the Lancers here. That's the team I coach. That's the team I'm riding with. And I'll pick them each and every week. I love my guys. We have great kids, and this is, again, nothing against Coach Porter or Olathe East, but I'm going to ride with my guys. And we put in a really good week of work. This week of practice has been excellent. So, Lancers are going to get the win tonight, and just get in and get out and compete. I hope both teams do stay healthy. I hope all these high school teams tonight stay healthy. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on real quick, record you guys a little something, because you've been used to getting your content from Midwest Mics every day for the past 8 days leading up to the kickoff of the NFL season. But do a little preview high school this week. So put that out there again. I'm going Platte County over North Kansas City, Kansas City Central over Northeast, Raytown South over Grandview, and Blue Valley Northwest over St. Thomas Aquinas in my 4 picks of the week. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments, and I'll put up a TikTok also. But, hey, let me know what you think. Tweet us back, and if I'm not smart, let me know. But this is Gary from Midwest Mics, and this has just been a little quick high school preview show. Let's call it Coach's Corner. All right, we'll see you later.